Have some Bezos bucks, News Org.
Hello, everybody. How are we all doing? How is everyone's week? I straight up just did not feel like doing much of anything this week, if I'm being perfectly honest. And I didn't feel like streaming, so I just didn't. Sorry about that, if anyone was expecting a Tuesday stream at the least. So, hope everyone had a good week. But yeah, sorry about that. I like literally Tuesday came around and I was just I don't know. I was just zonked for energy and motivation. So I was like, you know what? Maybe we just take this week off. Cass, it could very well be patch day. It's likely not, but it could very well be patch day. Thank you very much, ZZ, for saying so. I have at least one new thing that I'd like to show off to chat here. Hold on, let me move you down here. Now, everyone knows, if you've been to the fishing chats, I don't know, for like the last month or so, I have a Twitch game plugin for those that cannot fish with me in-game or who just want to double fish. I haven't activated it yet, so if you're in Twitch chat and you put !fish, nothing will happen. Okay? But because I wanted to let people know about this before people started swarming it, and I had to test stuff to make sure it worked before stream started, so I essentially disabled it for right now. I think it's still disabled. Yeah, see, it's still disabled. I have to set the trigger. However, I want to let people know that I have put 64 custom items to, like, specifically for the game. They're all WoW related. So I think almost all the fish you might be looking for are in there, and lots of other random goodies. So if you do the fish, you won't see the stuff you saw weeks before. This is only custom stuff that I added by hand. Sorry, Nino, it's not gonna work yet. It's not gonna work till I click the little thing, which I have to find it again here. Hold on. Allow player to trigger a cast with the chat command. Yes. Okay. And then I think I have to save. Thank you, Bowie, for the follow on Twitch. I appreciate that. All right, we'll start a new leaderboard. Save and close. Okay. Oh, that's right. I have it on auto hide. So let me make sure it works. So this way, if no one's doing it, it will automatically hide itself. If you want to play this minigame, it is on Twitch only because that's just the way the game works. But you'll see right here, Glossy might fish. And I put little quips in a lot of them. So enjoy that. There's a lot of real... I think I have close... So of the 64 items, there are, I want to say, between 30 and 40 common items. There's like maybe a dozen uncommon. And then there's a handful of like rare. There's even 2 legendaries. So if you're lucky enough to get those, enjoy. I couldn't tinker with the maths too much, but you'll see what happens. But enjoy if that's your thing. If you can't make it to fishing, anyway. So let me just say hello to everyone who's dropping by. Lizzie Babs, Johnny One Ups, A. That's an easy name to say. Cass, ZZ. Thank you again for the kind comments. Cass, I don't want to spoil anything about what I might have put in that loot table, but you might be able to find an Ashbringer. No promises, though. It is super rare. So it's effectively BS that it's even in there. Yeah. So yeah, like I was saying, I kind of had like a low energy week, and I just didn't feel like streaming, so I just didn't. You know, I encourage everyone who either plays games or does any sort of thing. Remember, it's your free time. You should be having fun with your free time. It makes a big difference. You know, I honestly, I didn't do a lot. I literally just wanted to recharge my battery, so... yes, Cass. It actually says cleansed Ashbringer, and I even used the correct icon according to the database. Which, speaking of, before we get to fishing, I think, in my opinion, one big news item is the fact that we have the forums again. Which, to some people, not a big deal. I'm not even that much of a forum goer, but I love having a paper trail somewhere of some discussions, and it's indispensable in that sense. Of course, where did I put the... No, that's the Brave audio. Brave. You know what? That's not what I was looking for. Where are you? Ah, there it is. See? Look, we have the forums again, everyone. We have the forums. Isn't that great? Ooh, huge PvP issue. Please revert PvP to as it was. Aliens says, very wrong with PvP on Northern Realms. Horde players in 70 to 80 cases, I think they mean percent, have more players in Battlegrounds than Alliance. But for 2 years, Horde lose practically every Battleground, so some of devs in Turtle team change code server-side, so somehow, they have more players in Battlegrounds, which is not even possible in official vanilla WoW. Wow. It's just like that. The world is healing, everyone. The PvP people are already complaining, and it was just like that. Just overnight. It's like nothing even happened. Immediately. I didn't prep that. I literally just did one small scroll and said, oh look, people saying something about PvP. Oh, AV changes part 2. Lovely stuff. Also, if people have been keeping up with the radio archives for the last couple weeks, you've probably noticed I did a couple, like, I guess what I call international shoutouts. I did one for a Spanish guild. I said some stuff in Spanish. I did one for a Czech-Slovak guild. I think the language I used was Czech. As I understand, they can understand each other with either language. And I did one for a Polish guild. Polish, very hard language to try to emulate. But that's been super fun. I love that. I had a huge outpouring of love from those communities for those shoutouts, and it's really odd to get so much positive feedback after I know I butchered languages, you know. But I love the community, big or small, and the international community is a big part of that, you know. So shoutouts to them. Oh wow. The fishers are going crazy over here. Someone make a meme Klingon guild? You say that. I don't know Klingon, right? But I know more about Klingon than I do about Polish. I guarantee you, Polish is harder to pronounce. If from a complete newcomer's point of view. Anyway. I guarantee you. Let's get this in. But you know what? It's fishing chat time, everyone. It's fishing chat. We've just done chatting. We gotta go fishing. As the welcome screen did say, we will be in Southern Feralis. For anyone looking. Let's see. I can maybe put up the coordinates. Looks like 7450. Maybe I'll put that up somewhere. What's this one? I'm gonna spell this wrong. Feralas. I think I spelled it wrong on the welcome screen. Feralas, and it was 7450. I'll put that like down here, I guess. That way if people are looking for it, they can find it. Okay. I think we have done fishing in Feralas, but we did it by the Twin Colossals. I'll admit, I have never been fishing in Southern Feralas. It's probably going to be more of the same, and that's fine. Hello, Ricky Kings. How's it going? Good to hear from you. Cass says, is there any new fishing content in the upcoming patch? I am not aware of any. I think more can be done for fishing, absolutely. But, you know, there's plenty of stuff that's going to be in the patch. They have class changes, new raid content, new dungeon extensions for vanilla dungeons, alternate tier sets. You know, someone was actually asking me, or I think I was discussing, I think it was after a raid sometime this week. I think I did Blackwing Lair this week, and I was chatting with some of the folk in my guild afterwards, which, I don't know, if you've been raiding for a while, you know the real fun thing about raid is usually just hanging out with people after a raid's done, chatting, catching up. And for my part, oh wait, sorry, is the fishing not showing? It's not showing. My bad. I'll fix that. I know you guys are fishing, but no one can see it. There it is, sorry. Sorry to anyone who fished and missed their cast. For some reason, I think their reference copies, not duplicate copies. I think if they're duplicates, they'll match their states between scenes and OBS. Anyway, like I was saying, after raid on it must have been Monday, we were chatting about stuff. There's some code literate people who were in that Discord call, and we were catching up, and they said, yeah, it's kind of crazy. Like, I don't understand why they gather together everything all at once to then do a big patch. And I think there's and that's most games nowadays, and like WoW nowadays, when they need to fix something, when they need to add something or take away something, it's not that hard because they have like a launcher, and applying patch level modifications is something they can do very easily. But because Turtle WoW runs on, you know, Unga Bunga Ancient Client, you have to essentially hope the patcher works, which, if anyone's been through a patch, you know that's a crapshoot. You're likely going to be just making a new install of the game. And when you do that, you also realize you are going to be doing, you have to make sure all your configs are copied over correctly. You have to make sure all your add-ons also are working correctly. And if you are some of the more high-end users with some of the basic EXE modifications, things that allow auto loot and things like, I guess, what would you call that? You guys might not think about this much, but for someone like me, right? So I'm streaming. Now, if I was to do something like click another window, unless you have an executable modification, you will not have the audio play. There are some very rudimentary things that are not in the base client that a lot of people like, and every time they do a patch, you have to get over another hurdle. So there is no incentive to do lots of patches. So I think from the team's point of view, you know, they got lemons, so they got to make lemonade. And part of making lemonade is just jam-packing a patch with as much stuff as they can. Because, you know, they're players, even they themselves don't want to have to keep doing this. And I think that's part of the reason why they're moving towards having their own client, so they can have things like actual hot fixes that can really fix things. But, you know, if look, you know, if they had a patch that was just alternate tier sets, that probably wouldn't take as long. But, you know, if you're looking at that kind of a patch, okay. But then you might be looking at 4 or 5 patches in a year. And I'm going to tell you right now, I based on my dealing with patch experience, I don't want to have to do that 4 or 5 times a year. I don't even want to do that at all. But that's sort of what you sign up for with Turtle WoW. You live by the jank, you die by the jank. Hey Marco, glad you are enjoying Shaman. That is a very, as the kids would say, a very based opinion to have. I main a Shaman in Raid nowadays. I do Elemental. Shaman's great. I think it's no secret that Shaman is largely considered, even on the Alliance, to be the class that needs probably the most polish, help, changes, etc. There are other ones that certainly need it too, but that's great. You joined at a good time so that you can learn Shaman and then maybe have to learn Shaman again. Every time I've thought about, like, man, maybe I should make like a class guide thing. And then I'm in class change council and I'm going, maybe I won't. Yeah, I don't want to make a video that's just going to get deprecated in a couple months, you know what I mean? Also, and that would require me to have some level of work ethic to do something. I do what I do because I love the community, not because I want to get big number. Big number's fun, don't get me wrong, but who do we have here? We have Potson Guanus, who's from Perpoa Committee. That's the Purple Committee. For anyone who is out there in, you know, you don't know what Polish is. That's the Polish guild that I shouted out this week. Hello, how's it going? I'll wait for them. Oh, and Ades is here. Hello, Ades. Ades was actually the contact I had for the Polish guild shout out. Yes, Smachinez Quest. Am I gonna have to get it to Google Translate? I'm gonna have to get it to Google. Hold on. For anyone who's seen my Tuesday streams where I have the wheel, I do have some stuff prepped for this. It's already on the right one? Okay. There it is. Sorry about flashbanging, everyone. Hello. Purple Committee. Love you guys. Okay, let's see if this works. Let's see if this works. Very difficult language. I'll keep that. I'll keep that like armed and ready in case I need to say something in Polish. Ooh. I wonder if they can hear that. Hold on, wait. Let me be quiet for a second. There was a car alarm going off outside. Oh, Kaden, you got your goals met. I do not remember what those were, but grats all the same. Lizzie Babs is telling me, I got the inside EU scoop, that Piatek, I think that's a Polish word for party. I love a good party. Also, I do want to point out that Dankbeard was here. I thought they were a rando just walking through, but they're not. Hi, Dankbeard. I see you. I see you, friend. Oh, you got the 29 Exalted reps. Congratulations, Caden. How does it feel to have the team support your faction enough that you can get the Keeper of Knowledge? Well, it must be nice. First pronunciation you pronounce is, well, the thing is, Lizzie Babs, I can't look at a word that's written and be like, oh, I know how to pronounce that in another language. It is very tricky. However, when I look at Spanish and French, I can usually kind of guess what kind of sounds they're going for. Once upon a time, I took French, so I'm not saying like I can speak French. I cannot, but and also the French that I did learn was Quebecois, so even the French I did learn isn't that great. But and just being in America, you're just exposed to a lot of Spanish. There's a lot of Spanish-speaking people here. I also work in the construction industry, so there's a lot of immigrant and seasonal labor that comes in, and many of them don't speak a lick of English. So, being able to say, hola, and, aquí, just some like basic stuff, because, those are people in your workspace. You should know how to say hello and get along a little bit so you can function. Hello, Sylvie. Good to see you. Hope you're doing well. I hope you're still clinging to the earth in upside down land. Hope you're not falling away. Shoutouts to Sylvie and all my Oceania fans and or anyone in the community from Australia, New Zealand. Does Oceania include Polynesia? I think it does. Like all those, like, or is it Polynesia or Micronesia or Malaysia? I got that U.S. geography education, so like listen. It's impressive that I know that Oceania is a thing. That puts me in like the high percentiles of Americans. The most important sentence to learn while traveling is no cilantro. Ooh, yeah, if you're allergic, that is very important. Oh, you're in Canada? Can I ask what province? If you're in the eastern provinces, you might be close to old Rograg. It would be fun. It would be fun to meet. I've also known Sylvie for. I mean, we're getting closer to 3 years than we're closer to 3 years than we are to 2 years. Okay, you're on the other coast. Never mind. Have fun in Vancouver, though. Oh, Kaden, I didn't know you were from Australia. See, that's the thing. I can usually tell, like, when someone's from EU. And by the way, this is after trying to pronounce other languages. I am never going to be the guy to be like, these guys don't know good enough English. I'm not that guy. I can usually tell when people have English as a second language when they write stuff. Just because of like how they say things, So I can usually tell. And Caden, I was like, they just seem like they're from the U.S. And that's the hard thing, is that when there's someone from an English-speaking country, you just assume in your brain, you're like, oh, they're from where you are, right? I had no idea. I didn't know Sylvie was from Australia. Well, I think we found it out because of time zones. But so what was that?
I knew Sylvie was from Australia.
Well, yeah, I didn't know it right away though. That's what I'm saying. Yeah. Oh, Sneck. Sneck says hi. Oh, how is Sneck doing? Oh, okay. Fair enough. I'm sorry your heart was broken by an American. There's a whole song about that, I think. You know what? That really warms my heart. Sylvie says, speaking for Snack, old head community member. Sylvie's saying that Sneck, in solidarity with rogues, won't use axes until rogues can use axes. Thank you for your support. If you want to use two-hand axes, go for it, because that's not on the docket for us. But, you know, if you want to keep your Annihilator at home, that's fine. I think there's a lot of rogues that are worried that with one-hand axes being something we can do, there might be a world where we are going to be Annihilator bots. I don't know about that. I think the team's very well aware of the meta implications of Annihilator. I don't know if they're going to change it. I hope they do, because, you know, I don't want my rogue to be an Annihilator bot. I say that, although the majority of the time I raided with Rogue Rag, I was an IEA rogue. I like supporting, I like being helpful, but I think I would be okay maybe with being an Annihilator rogue, right? But I don't want that for people who don't want that, you know? For instance, kind of what I'm getting at here is if you're an elemental shaman. Oh, what's this? Oh, you got some splinters. Hey, you're on your way to getting anti-ish. Nice. Must be nice to have a caster option of an Atiash or a really good one-hand from Nax. Must be really nice. Must be really nice. I wouldn't know anything about that as an elemental shaman. Wouldn't know a thing. Nope, it's KT staff or brimstone staff, and that's it. We can't. End of Dreams is way outpaced by Brimstone Staff or KT Staff. You know, that's okay. I'm not bitter. You're bitter. The reason now, if anyone doesn't know, Midnight Haze. Actually, I can show some of this if I start getting into the weeds of it. Show and tell. Oh, is it because I put it away? Okay. So, take a look at this. Midnight Haze. So here's your Midnight Haze. It says it does 95, which, if you go look at the Wowhead version, which we'll do right now, it only does 85. 20 stam, 12 int, 85 damage, and the Turtle WoW version, same stats, but does 10 more spell damage. If we look at, so that is actually, it's on even pegging with End of Dreams. End of Dreams is a weird piece, because it has I think it has feral attack power too. Yeah, there it is. So for main hands, if you're a elemental shaman, this is your best main hand because it has MP5 and 95 spell damage is really good. But again, I don't know if this has changed from the Wowhead version. Let's see if it is. So this says 95. No, it's the same. It's the same. But they did that to Midnight Haze to make it a dagger option. Obomsawin does use Midnight Haze as the main hand, and I have like a... What's the shot? Oh, what's the shot? What's the shot? What's the shield that looks like it has jello, like green jello shots on the front? Anyone know what I'm talking about? I can't remember the name of that shield. It's a Nax shield. There's not really a caster shield, and that's probably by design for PvP, but yes, that's bargain, thank you. So, as is the right of any elemental shaman, you are likely going to pull threat when you don't intend to. And I have a macro where I just quickly put on my Midnight Haze and my shield and go, oh, don't die, don't die. And proudly, my Elemental Shaman wears only 2 pieces of cloth. Everything else is mail, I believe. There might be 1 leather piece. I can't quite remember, but... So, you know, if I get in trouble, I could take a couple hits, which is more than I can say for mages, warlocks, shadow priests. It's just elemental shamans and boomkins holding it down with the we pulled threat, but we're not dead yet. There are some funky tooltips though. The 2-hand maze off 4 horsemen does less damage than Ashbringer, though their tooltip damage and weapon speed match. Oh, I actually got that mace. I didn't know what the mace was for or what it does. No one wanted it, I think. So I think I rolled on it like off spec. I think I might have spent some DKP on it, but I have it on my Elemental Shaman. I cannot remember. I think it's like the... Oh wait, I remember the name of this one. The Maul of the Redeemed Crusader, I think is the name. I'll bring that one up. Maul of the... There it is. This thing. It's kind of weird. I don't know who it's for exactly. If any Nax weapon needs some love or like a direction, it would be this one. It gives 1% haste and then 40 spell damage and has 20 int and 29 stam. The damage it does is respectable though. That's some big numbers. So I'm assuming this is for a melee build, right? I got this thinking, oh, maybe I can try Spell Enhancement or something. It does not work for Spell Enhancement in Turtle WoW, as it turns out. But, and it actually looks better, believe it or not, in Turtle WoW. The textures look better for some reason. It's very... I talked to someone about this. But that's the mace that's in question, I believe. Caden says, yeah, it's good if... sorry, where was that? Oh, why is this not... I'm trying to see where is... Why is that not working? Hold on. Okay, so clearly... For some reason... I have an overlay so I can watch the game while I'm watching chat, and it is just taking its time with like updating chat because I can see chat. There's new things that have been said. I don't know if it like just disappeared or... Sorry. I'm getting distracted. How unusual. But Caden says... It's good to use if you don't have Might of Menethil or Severance for Enhance. Okay. And they buffed its stat on Turtle WoW, but the damage is virtually the same as Ashbringer, but it does actually less damage. I believe that. Look at the Classic Maul. You'll see that it's buffed here. Yeah, that's actually a good point. I didn't even think to do that. Which even begs the question more, what really was the point for that mace? I mean, if it was that underwhelming. So we have 41%. Try to keep this in mind for damage. So it seems to do less damage per second. I think that's similar stats. Oh, it did 8 mana per 5? Yeah, okay. This item was garbage in Classic. Wow. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I just wanted to dip my toe into I just wanted to understand enhancement. I don't still, but I know more than I knew back then. I'm like, well, hey, like no one really wants this mace. This is probably a good enhancement mace. The thing is, I believe spell enhancement, you want to have you want to get the best value out of your flame tongue, and you don't get good returns with a weapon like Maul. You actually want a really, really quick weapon that also gives you spell damage, specifically for enhancement or spell enhancement as it is right now. Many things are going to change, which is good because enhancement is garbage DPS. And they made it even worse because there was a glitch. They have a new rank of Storm Strike for enhancement, which is cool, but they made it such that they had separate cooldowns. So enhancements could have more Storm Strikes, which is great because it gives you a free melee attack, which is great until the team said, "Whoa, hold on to it. Wait a second." They found out about it, like, no, you can't do that. And enhancement's like, this is like the only nice thing we had. This is it, and you're taking it away. I felt so bad. So yeah. Shoutouts to enhancement shamans. Yeah. Oh, hey Snack, how's it going? Good to hear from you. I appreciate your class solidarity with rogues in waiting to get. You're refusing to use one hands until the time is right. I appreciate that. Oh, hello Nina. How's it going? I see you snuck in here. Yes. For anyone who's just joining too, the fishing game now has all custom things that I put in. So I downloaded a repository of every single icon from Classic WoW, and I put in 64 different items. Most of them are fish or fish-related things, but there's like some random gear, stuff like that. If you guys are bumping into each other with casts, let me know. I could change the cooldown maybe. I don't know if that changes anything. I think the Q is pretty standard though. Yes, I have played with Sneck before. On Sneckadin, right? I'm pretty sure it was Sneckadin. Yeah, Murag's nodding yes. Her social memory is better than mine. But I haven't raided with you in a minute, but I don't know when you stopped raiding with Blackwing Guard. If you did, I remember for a long time I would always miss you up with Shakazin, because in my brain, any non-healing paladin, they all kind of mix into one person. That's on me. That's on me. But the only one that I could always remember was Crashdown, who's also Australian. Sadly, Crashdown was like my Ret hero. He was a really funny guy. Then he got a girlfriend. A tale as old as time for WoW. You know, Crashdown should have taken my route, which is have a life partner who's actually better at you, better than you at WoW. That was what I did. Murag's better at me, better than me at the game, easily. It's not even a question. So that way, I always have some drive. I'm like, I have to be as good as Murag. There are people that make pilgrimages to Murag, like some sort of holy shrine, to find out how to be a better priest healer. She had a pink parse in Classic for healing, which she'll immediately tell you was a fluke, and that parses for healers are stupid. But I never had a pink parse. Makes you think. Hey, Aclix, yes it is. It is important. You know, I mean, geez, well, we've been married, we're working on almost 14 years. So, anyone who's been with someone close to a decade, you'll know the very real sensation of, what are we gonna do? What are we gonna chat about? You know? And WoW is a great outlet for us to have some social stimulation, have some stuff to chat about, you know? And it's something we both do together, so it actually acts as sort of an additional bonding thing. And I know people don't want to hear this, but if you're playing a video game to the detriment of a relationship you're in, you might want to rethink your priorities and dump that person. Yeah, but I mean, legitimately, whatever you think is bringing you the most fulfillment is the thing you should be following and working on. WoW's not going anywhere. WoW is eternal. So, you know, if you gotta work on your relationship, do that. If you got kids, rest in peace. But you know, it feels more important. Yeah. Well, our anniversary is coming up in I'll remember, October. She has a November birthday, and I mix up anniversary and birthday very easily because they're on adjacent months. I mix it up all the time. Well said, Genki. Well said. WoW is love, WoW is life. It's a nice, in a way, for some people, it can sort of be a reflection, and you can kind of use WoW as a way to sort of think about other things in life. I'm not trying to say WoW's that deep. It's not always. It's a game. But for some people, it can be more. And to those people, it's great, you know? I mean, I would say for me, it's become more than just a game. I get so involved with community that I really want people to be able to enjoy Turtle WoW how I've been able to enjoy it. That's why I always will promote stuff like, you know, the Polish Purple Committee, while I'll always encourage people from all around the world to play with each other, to have fun, because having fun's the point of the game. And we can all do something to remind ourselves of that. It's probably, outside of teaching people how journalistic ethics work and journalism and Western media, it's probably the second most harped upon thing, is reminding people that the game's supposed to be fun. I say that because I forget a lot. I'll get upset. So, part of that's me checking myself. Fishing's actually pretty decent here, by the way. I've gotten a lot of red gill, but I've gotten some nightfin snappers. Sorry, my loot table is behind my head right now, but yeah, and I think I've even got a white scale salmon, maybe? No, that was... Hey, hey, Sylvie. I got a question for you. I don't know if you can answer it, but I think you might know why this is happening. Our last fishing chat we did, we fished over somewhere, and I can't remember where we started. We ended in the non-instanced version of ZG, which you can get into. It's not hard to get to. And we tried fishing in there. And we were getting decent fish. And it didn't, based on my somewhat experienced fishing knowledge, I do not recall a fishing table being exactly like that one. And it didn't seem like it was broken, but I would say that we were catching fish that you generally need like 400-ish to catch. I think the white scale salmon you do. The white scale salmon. But we were catching that in ZG. I don't know if the team's gonna freak out if I make that more public, but given their refusal to bring back the hyper-spawning fish pools, I feel like we can all do something to help the fishing market. And hello, Valetha. All cats are beautiful. Oh, I think that's Sylvie's skill. Or I think I've seen Sylvie promoting it. Anyway. Beardo is on his way. Oh no. Thank you, Nino. Glad you could drop by. In fact, I kind of want to cast a couple times. Hold on. Where is it? Oh wait, I literally brought up the game overlay. That doesn't help me. But yeah, there are. I think I even have a Thunder Fury in there. I'm not joking. There's actually a Thunder Fury as one of the potential items. They're very rare to get, but. Oh, that was you. Okay. Sorry, I'm muted. Sorry. I realized it. I probably wasn't there for too long. Sorry. I was remarking that the winter squid was the same color as the chroma key for what I set up. I don't know why I put chroma key on that. I'm going to turn it off now. See if that changes anything. Once I find it. Oh wait, no. I need the filters. Okay, it looks fine. It looks fine to me. Is it enabled again? Something weird happened. Did I turn it off? Whoops. I think I did. This is what I get. Whoops, sorry. All I do is play with something. See, it's doing the thing again. It's so it rather than being transparent, it's being like it has a black background. It's not supposed to do that. And now it's just a blank. Hold on. I'll fix this. I can do it. Properties. Allow. Oh, I have to tell it to allow transparency? Okay. It's like I'm in charge of it. I'm like, no, I have to allow you. Sorry. Hello, Wisebeard. Good to see you, friend. Hope you're doing well. I am no longer muted now. So there is that. Also, Akalix, I don't know if you were sick or if the guest we had for Under the Shell was sick. If you were sick, I hope you're feeling better. We had a date scheduled this week to do a recording for another Under the Shell, but there was a sickness. Hello, Veterans Ham Shack. That's an excellent name. Excellent name. A very refined taste in screen names, sir or ma'am. What do you mean there's nothing to attack? There's fish out there. What? Oh, Johnny One-Ups, you got a Black Lotus? Nice. Not in game. Well, yes, in the fishing mini game. Johnny One-Up's got a Black Lotus. That is in there. I think there's even arcane crystals in there. Likely you're only ever gonna get one because they're pretty rare. Oh, your shipmate. I doing some adventures with you. Oh, okay. Shipmate. Do I know shipmate? I'm bad at remembering names. I believe you. I've done lots of adventures with lots of people. Yeah, man, it seems like the night fin kind of dried up, huh? Is it becoming day? Yeah, that would explain it. When we started, it was night, I think. Oh, yes, Grimbatol. We did that again recently. It was just as hard. Grimbatol's fun. I didn't catch anything? What's going on? Okay. I don't know why it wasn't working. I should have... You know what I can do? Turn up sound volume a little bit for me. That's for me, so I can hear the fish. So I don't miss out on more fish. Oh, okay. I didn't know you had a hero sidekick dynamic. So I had a really bad idea this week, but I feel like I want to share it. And I don't always share my bad ideas. I usually run them by Murag first. To be like, on a scale of you shouldn't utter this to another human being to like, just like an eyebrow raise. On that scale, I think I only got an eyebrow raise. So, if anyone has seen me crazy post in theory crafting or in other places, you'll know that I am a pretty outspoken proponent of the Horde having as many cities as the Alliance do in Turtle WoW. They're 1.5 cities ahead of us with the new Alathalas and Gnome Reclamation Center. I say 1.5 because there's not a lot to Gnome Reclamation Center, so I'm trying to be fair. It's not like a huge sprawling city. It's like a couple big chambers. It's cool, and it's more than the Horde has gotten. We're still dealing with the pre-1.16 Amania lore. We do have Blackstone Island, which if you've been there, you're like, not trying to be ungrateful. It is nice. However, the city thing does stick in my craw, so to say. So I was thinking of ways to bring more attention to the city imbalance and the inability of Horde players to get the Keeper of Lore title. And so I thought of something. And if this is a bad idea, just throw it right back at me. Let me know. What if if I could rile up some protesters? There'd be some people that aren't protesters that just want to do PvP. That's fine. But I think a Horde contingent should just occupy Gnome Reclamation Center. Just like straight up occupy it. Just kill every NPC. There's not that much in it. It would be enough to annoy certainly the Gnome players and some other alliance. It could be a good site for some world PvP, but rather than just doing it for the lulz, be like, sorry, we didn't get a new city. We're taking this one. Now, Lizababs, I know you're against this because you're a gnome lover, because you play gnomes. But you got to admit, it does have a certain, like, if the Alliance doesn't have Gnome Reclamation Center, it would be annoying specifically for, and I think we could even make, like, if this is something we did, if there's an Alliance player who's like, hey, I'm just trying to do my Gnome tournaments, like, do you mind if I walk through? I think we could even work something out. But yeah, we'll let them through, we'll let the NPC respawn, and we'll be fine with that. The point is to have an occupying force right next to Ironforge, a highly defendable fort, by the way, because of the way Gnome Reclamation Center is built. And even if the occupation doesn't last that long, it still sends a message. And on Nordinar, at least, we can talk between factions, so we can make it very clear why we're doing what we're doing. Good idea? Bad idea? Yeah, Nina, so do I. I really do want more Amani lore quests. I need to check at some point, but I'm not even sure the quest chain for the forest trolls trying to get into the Horde is even... I think it might be broken or not finishable. It might be because I started it with Vrograg and then they moved Zul'jin out of there, and that might have broke it for me. I don't know. That was a long time ago, but yeah, I don't think it's the craziest idea. And I think if in general we remind Horde players who are, because again, the people that would be most interested in this are two types of people. People that like world PvP and people that feel strongly about this issue of equal city representation and a fair chance at Seeker of Knowledge. And I think we could even get some Alliance sympathizers. Now, we cannot legally have cross-faction PvP. We could have collusion, but we can't have people in two different factions in a group. That is against the rules. But we can certainly have Alliance players standing nearby being like, let them have it. They got a good point, you know? Also, for what it's worth, I actually like Gnome Reclamation Center. I think it's pretty cool. And I really appreciate that it continues the Gnome storyline, because they got kicked out of their homeland through a... We're told it was a mistake. My conspiracy theory is that the dwarves tried to irradiate the gnomes, and it backfired, and now they ended up living in Ironforge. But it was cool to see that they're starting to get back some of their homeland. You gonna tell me trolls haven't been trying to find somewhere to live? That's crazy to me, man. That's crazy. I bet it was the elves. What was the elves? I could go occupy there during stream. I would probably rather have it be like an event I would post for. Just so people knew about it. I will say though, if I'm looking at the map, right? So Gnome Reclamation Facility is right here. I do not know what graveyard you get rezzed at if you're Horde. I don't think it's close though. I don't know if anyone knows. But that might be a logistical difficulty. Hello, Steve? Oh, glad to hear it. Hope you come to do some fishing. Lovely look, by the way. Dwarfs really do look really good in warrior gear. It's like they were built for it. But yeah, that's my the thing is that I want to put the idea out there. I feel like my role as a journalist means I shouldn't be doing partisan politics. You know, I could go there to report and maybe be supportive, bring some more attention to it. Well, I need to fire someone else up to do it, to be the fall guy. Also, I'm really bad at PvP. I should not be leading a PvP endeavor. The fact that I don't know where the graveyard is for Ironforge if you're Horde shows you I shouldn't be leading this effort. I'm more of an ideas guy. I just think the idea has some legs, that's all. And let's see here. Well, we got some fishing down. I'm thinking about spots we might want to wander around in here. I'm considering maybe checking out southern Feralis. There might be some spots we can get to, or maybe we can get in the in-between lands between Feralis and Silithus. Also, I think there's a lot in Feralis that I just don't know about or I haven't explored, so that's part of the reason why I wanted to fish here today. During my explore, I wanted to take a look about, you know. I definitely checked a lot out in near the Twin Colossus. If anyone remembers that stream, shoutouts to Traveler, who I believe was... They had a vendor who sold the Cottontail Rabbit, and it was like the week before they were going to lose it. And they helped me get there so I could get the Cottontail Rabbit. Shout out to them. Really epic. I wonder if they're tracking that. Let me check. I would like to see if there's numbers, because the website was at some point tracking. I don't know if that's enabled. I think most things on the Turtle Wow web suite are back up in action. Let's see here. Oh, sorry, you're not watching this. All right, so no, don't want to do that. Oh, let me see if I can find it first. Whoop. Okay. gameplay features. I really thought they had something specifically for it. They did. I mean, I know they did. I just don't know where it is anymore. Or if it's still up anymore. Gameplay features. I feel like it was under gameplay features here. And it are gone. Community wiki. No, I don't think it's here anymore. Oh, good call. Yeah, that makes sense. Epic saying one of the reasons why a rug pull was so easily executed was that the tracker wasn't up to show people that there was a rug pull happening. Which is kind of... I feel like the whole thing about Shellcoin is it's meant to be a lesson in how much of cryptocurrency works. Hello, Hadjo. Hello. I haven't seen you in a while. Hope you've been well, friend. It's been a minute. Hadjo's an old fan. I know that because I've seen Hadjo in like the earliest videos as a commenter. Some of the names I remember. I think, by the way, I do have as one of the catches, I have a clam that has a pearl in it, which is worth a lot more. It's a rug pull in the same sense that it happened in stocks as Turtle Wow staff didn't execute it. Yeah, I mean, yeah, it's whatever. I think all the language and kind of fluff around it is meant, like, it's sort of like you're meant to lose money, and all the NPCs around it are like, you'll make millions, nothing bad could possibly happen. Like, you know what you're getting into when you do it. I think it's funny. Hadjo, I'm doing great. I'm doing great today. I took the week off from streaming, so I'm all recharged. I'm recharged and ready. It's gonna be September tomorrow. It's hard to believe. Time has flown by. Also, it's in New England. It's actually a pretty mild, I would almost say cold August, which is kind of funny because August is usually like, it's like that big hot month, and you're just happy when it kind of slows down a little bit, and you're hoping that the heat doesn't go too far into September. That has not been the case this year. That's actually Epic. I really like how you said that. Epic says, Shellcoin is death rolling against time. Well said. Well said indeed. That is the most apt way to put it. I think someone sent me like a Shellcoin or two in the mail. Like, I don't know, it was like almost a month ago. I just looked at it and it was like in the mail, they're like, hey, you should promote Shellcoin. I'm like, okay, sure. No thanks. I'll take the Shellcoin though. I mean, they didn't say that the Shellcoin was payment. It was just say, you should promote Shellcoin. All right. Thanks for the gift. I sold it right away. What was the other thing I was on about? Oh, does anyone know in Orgrimmar the arena? Has anyone else seen the arena? Do you know what I'm talking about? It's over by like the blacksmith area. There's an arena in Orgrimmar. has like a sand pit in the middle, has stands all around it. It's not gigantic. It's not like the size of the Gurabashi arena. It's pretty big though. You can't get in there. You can't get into the pit. I really want, if we're not going to get a new city, do something with the arena. Just do something, anything. Enable Makara there, obviously. I was like workshopping an idea with someone, I think it was in theory crafting, where I was like, what if you can do duels there? They're duels of honor. And if you do a duel in that arena, if you lose, the Ogrimmar city guards will become aggressive to you. It's essentially like you got, thank you for Bloodlust. It'll be like you just got exiled for like a certain amount of time. Oh, okay, Kate, so that was you. All right. I think it's a good idea, honestly. And, of course, the belief that in an ideal world, every player should be able to be at war with any faction they want to is, I think, essential. I think. I mean, you probably don't want new players to have that access, so maybe make it like a level 60 thing. You know. And you can make your own choices about what factions you appreciate and which ones you don't. Yeah, I mean, I think that would be cool too. Epic. It does sort of water down a little bit of what makes Warcraft war. But I agree. I worry about people just doing rep stuff just to do rep stuff. And if the factions don't have stuff that is just for them, then it makes the choice of faction matter less, I guess. So I could see an argument for being able to be at war with whatever... when I say faction, by the way, I mean like individual peoples. So let's say Vrograg doesn't like the Forsaken. I feel like I should have an option to be at war with the Forsaken. And potentially be like, if someone's doing a raid on Undercity, like I could join. I would only be a one-way street. You can't gain favor with factions you couldn't otherwise. It would just allow you to lose favor with factions. But I think coding-wise, that's a nightmare. Game balance, that's a nightmare. Game design, like it's a nightmare. So I understand why it's not there. I just wish it was. Well, you're a rep junkie, Caden. You need help. You need help. You're like how Sylvie is with pets. Sylvie did race change just to get all the horde pets and then left. Went back to the Alliance.
Also the T-Mogs.
And the T-Mogs. There are some unique ones, it's true. Well, you know, Nino, they've removed the quest, but the reason we can speak to each other, I think, used to be part of an old diplomat quest. And the reason you can group with other people from other factions is because of, like, the understanding that you do. The way it used to be is you would have to do a quest. It was like a low-level quest to get permission to be a diplomat, which would allow you to do cross-faction grouping. Most people did it because there's mostly only advantages to having a larger pool of players to be with. And this was in the old times when, like, you might actually have trouble getting a dungeon group unless you have diplomat, you know? Sorry, what was that? Did you know in the early patches before AQ release, if you got Winter Spring rep, you could go at war with them and go unfriendly with Stormwind and fight the guards? Interesting. Yeah, exactly, Epic. It was kind of rolled into everything else. It's a shame. I kind of liked that as a... Because I think the Diplomat quest itself is a good way to teach new players that, hey, this is different than how it used to be. You're doing something new and unique specifically to the server. And it might also give those players a little bit more depth of understanding about the limitations of, okay, I'm in a group, what does that mean? And then, like, if the Diplomat quest spelled out the group rules, where it's like, you cannot do PvP if you're grouped with another faction, like, period. And you can do that through the lore, too, right? You can, like, the Diplomat agreement has these certain things that you agree to. I think there's some missed opportunities there. Obviously, the old Diplomat quest was very old. You know, I wish they still had something like it. Exactly, Epic, exactly. They should bring back in the opt-in feature. Yeah. Cause it's, I feel like there's not enough to substantiate why we can be with other people. And to be honest, the faction war thing gets kind of played out anyway. It's insane that two people, even if they're from different peoples, couldn't get along long enough to get a mission done. I mean, that's like the core of all WoW content there is anyway. I just think that you should have something to show that it should be opt-in, because for some people it matters. And that also, I mean, I don't think that would cause too much problems, but yeah, I think more could be done with that, for sure. Well, you know, Epic, being a video game racist is, I think it can be sort of a very accessible RP angle. So I don't begrudge people who want that as an RP angle, because there's actually some very interesting ways to do it. The best example, I always talk about them. They're the greatest. Blacktooth Grin, their RP racism is like chef's kiss. Like, they do it perfectly. They act villainous. They want to be villains, and like, it adds a lot of life to the world. I love how Blacktooth Grin. And then there's other people that are just like, punt gnomes. Like, okay, like, there's a whole scale. But I think for some people who are new to RP, prejudices can act as a good way to understand your own character that you're trying to do. Because if you ever get pushback on it, you might actually have to like read up on some lore or think about why your character really thinks or feels those ways. So I'm not against it. I'm only against it when it just kind of bleeds over into, I'm saying this, but it's a facsimile of another real world race. You know, that's where I'm like, that's gross. Yeah, Rao Kangren, they will have you believe that. And that all of the Horde are following the Peace Chief. Well, Epic, you believe they got exiled by their own greed. But I would like to remind you about my very possible conspiracy theory that the dwarves just wanted to be done with the gnomes. I mean, if you had gnomes as neighbors, maybe you find some irradiated metals and just put them in a ventilation area and then cover it up later. Rao Kangren, you sound just like one of them. One of the Blacktooth Grin. Also, why is this always so late? Oh wait, no, it's not. Johnny, yeah. I think they're taking... I mean, I'll always be the first to say, whatever, man. As long as you get it polished, that's good. I think the only thing that we can really call the Turtle team on is just teasing us forever. I know they had a hiccup with the hack, but what was it, like early this year? They came out with the roadmap, and then the rest of the year has just been teaser after teaser after teaser. And you have to remember that it might have been like April. I think it started in April. I mean, I typed thousands and thousands of words in discussions in the Class Change Discord. And here we are, almost September. I'd like to see some of the fruits of my labor. I know other people in the... Oh, Mandalore's in the background. Oh, he's going to heaven. Goodbye, Mandalore. He's going to cat heaven. That's where that window leads to cat heaven, by the way. I know I don't talk about it. To you guys, it looks like a glowing fissure in reality. It's actually a bay window with sun in it, so that is the same thing as cat heaven, though. So, yeah, Mandalore just went to cat heaven. He's still with us, though. Yeah, I was thinking about maybe looking at some of those leaks. I kind of want to do more to verify them before I start spreading rumors. You're gonna make so much money off gem enchants. I saw the ones you're talking about, though, Epic. I'm pretty sure. Don't look at the SQC leaks. SQC. What is that? SQC? Savage Gladiator Chain? Oh, you mean SQL. Sorry, the music is a big... I'm gonna skip that. Okay, that... Some of the AI music just be wrong. Yeah, so I did see the SQL stuff. I did see recipes and things. The thing is that based on when that hack happened, I guarantee you stuff, like, if 80% of that stuff changed from what it says, I wouldn't be surprised. Even if it's just numbers, let alone recipe amounts, things like that. So, I got a big shrug from me. And also, I didn't want to spoil it for myself. So when I was looking around, I saw it and said, okay, this is where they have, you know, stuff for new recipes. I'm like, there's no personal data in here. I don't care. And I moved on, you know? I know more than I wanted to know, even though something I guessed is there. Yeah. Well, that's the thing, is that human imagination is way more potent than whatever usually happens in reality. That's almost exactly what happens every time. Because you hear something, and it's not released yet, and your brain thinks of both the best and worst possible scenarios, and you don't know, so you want to be prepared for both. Usually what happens is it's usually somewhere between either of them, if it even happens at all. This is why I think there's always a letdown with doing teasers into what actually happens, because the real exciting stuff after the patch is going to be the stuff that we were completely blindsided by, had no idea was going to happen. I guarantee you, that's the stuff that always is the most impactful. Oh, Rao Kangren, congrats on the Essence of Water. I'm curious to see how it all pans out. Hello, Iracundo from Conquistadores. I spoke with some people. Who was that? There's another Spanish-speaking guild, but they were raiding more towards North America time, so they might have been a South America guild. I can't remember their name, but I was asking them. I'm like, do you guys like do stuff with Conquistadores? And I think I talked to them outside of Emerald Sanctum on Monday. Epic, in the fishing mini game loot pool, Essence of Fire is not in there. Only there's Elemental Water and there's Essence of Water I put in there. That's a very fine looking axe you got there, sir. What axe is that? Severance, yep. Yes, sir. That's a good axe. This is a proper enhancement shaman. Good gravy. Yep. Oh yeah, wow. You're not missing anything. Where is the Heart of Dreams from? Why do I not know this item? I feel like I should. I'm assuming it's an Emerald Sanctum thing, right? Let me check here. Heart of Dreams. Heart of... Yeah, I know about the End of Dream, but this is a trinket. Okay, so this is from the Head of Solnius. Okay. Yeah, that's,
Oh, it's the head.
2% crit and 2 haste. 2% haste, that's pretty good, especially for shamans. Nope, not that one. Melee shaman be liking haste a lot. But well done. You indeed are the bringer of thunder. It's sad though, because you don't have a Thunder Fury, and you can't ever, because the developers didn't foresee that a quest chain completely revolving around elemental royalty would be something that maybe shamans would want to get in on. Yep. Oh yeah, you can definitely do that. Epic, it's not even that hard. I mean, you do like a Juju Flurry with a Slice and Dice, you get like a Bloodlust, you pop some other trinket, you be slapping real quick. Hold on, I'm gonna see this out. Me. Blesses Iracundo with Thunder Fury. And then salute. Oh, not that one. I need this one. Dang, look at that. Yep, there it is. That's that. He popping everything. Bloodlust, Kiss of the Spider. How much mana do the wolves cost? That was a lot. Dang. Or do you just not have a lot of mana? Did you see the interview Verdict did with Aclix like a month ago? Yeah, I did catch all. I didn't watch all of it, but I did watch some of it. I've heard rumors as long as you can hold a sword, you can do the quest for it. Yes, the class lock doesn't work. I think you could even do the full class. You could do the full quest. You'll even get the Thunder Fury, but you just can't equip it. Because mages, warlocks can get it. And I'm pretty sure there's a mage or two with it. There might even be a warlock with it as well. And they can do one-handed swords. I think anyone could technically do the quest, but it really is super wasteful to do the entire quest, do the 10 Elementium bars to have an item you can't use? That seems kind of wild. I mean, I've seen memes, but that's like another level. You know what I'm saying? I think it would be cool if there was a one-handed mace version of it, that's all. It doesn't even need to be remotely as strong as Sword Thunder Fury. It would be great for Shaman tanks, pretty much. Like, something that would help them with AoE threat and allow Shamans to partake in a very important lore quest for elements. Verdict was coping hard and hoping hard that the Tauren with Thunder Fury in the artwork against an Almas is a Shaman. I don't think that's gonna happen. I don't. I think it's... I didn't really voice my opinion about this. But... And I don't even know what ended up being decided, but I know there were some discussions about new weapon types for shamans. I genuinely don't remember what happened with that discussion. Again, because it was something that I'm like, hey man, unless it's swords, as an elemental, I kind of don't care that much. I just want to be able to get Wraithblade. But if not, that's cool. You know, you could easily just make something equivalent to Wraithblade in a weapon type that I could use, and Boomkins and Shamans would be happy. We really like crit, especially Elemental, because that's a lot of our mana sustain. And so, a Wraithblade with a, you know, what's this? Saffron's Essence offhand, it just outperforms any of the staffs in Nax, so, you know. You know, I'm fine with class tags work, and they should be in the game. It's okay for something to only be for a certain class. Don't worry, fist weapons, enhancement shamans. I think it'd be great if there was a, I mean, oh man, what is that thing called? I'm gonna find that now. Nope, I don't want. Yeah, this was the one I was using. this was... Cthulhu has a new fist, I believe. Oh, no, I need to go to the NPC, Cthulhu, to look at the loot table. Where is it? Where is it? This is a great headpiece. Warlocks love this. Oh, yes, this one. The Remnants of an Old God. This is an amazing fist weapon. It has 5 fist on it. And damage-wise, it's pretty good. For a fist weapon, you would... Now, this is a main hand, so you would pair this with the Sapphiron offhand, and I think Rogue specifically could do some real good damage with this that might be competitive with Sword Rogues. So, they have this, but I don't think this is some... I can't speak for enhancement. I don't know if this is something enhancement would want, though. But it's something to think about. Well, so Epic, you say that? No need for the belt. So what, the Ashkin belt gives 5. You get another 5 from that fist, right? And so that puts you at 310 fists. I think 310 is the break point. That matters, or is it? There's 308. I can't remember. But you could not put, like, for instance, so when you're going through here, I think there's a world where, so you get dual wield specialization, but close quarter combats is in the same tier. So what that means is, potentially, because you're going to have improved, you could get improved backstab. In addition, you could actually skip the weapon skill thing, I think, to get other stuff. Because this is only 2 points, so you could put the 2 points somewhere else. Potentially. I think there's something that someone said that you could do. I'm trying to think. So it's 5. You have 10 here. Well, you don't have to. You probably go backstab. That's at 5. So you're at 10. You're already onto the next tier. Here, the points are kind of whatever. Then you get to here. You get 5 here, so you're onto the next tier. You're going to get 5 here, so you're already at this tier. At this tier, you go 3 in aggression. You want Blade Flurry. So you only have 2 more points to spend to get to Adrenaline Rush. You're always going to want Adrenaline Rush. So you could maybe possibly find a way to skip weapon expertise. And the reason I'm saying that is because Fist could maybe do something else with stuff in Assassination. I say that because you could maybe get into something like improved poisons, which, believe it or not, poisons really make a difference for rogues. So there's even, I remember someone talking about there's like potential other meta builds. If you have enough weapon skill from items, you can try other things. That's what I was trying to bring up anyway. Yeah, yes, you could do that too, Epic. There's a lot of different permutations for what rogues can do, as long as it's combat. But I think a lot of that's gonna get shaken up. Oh, you got a snapper? Nice. I'm gonna go. Ooh, that one's worth some money. Improved poison and venom totem plus agi is my plan for tanking. Epic, if you ever want to chat about rogue tanking, it's one of the few things I actually know stuff about. Don't forget there's also a ring that drops off of the Void world boss over in Desolus that also gives an additional chance for poison. And you're going to want 3 set tier 2 for additional chance for poison proc. I didn't even see. What did I catch? I missed it. Oh well. All right, I'm gonna take a quick break. When I come back, though, we're gonna go start our walkabout. So, finish up your casts and all that stuff. Be right back in a second. And we're back. Okay. I'm going to get on my... I am no longer fishing gear. Actually, I think I can keep those on. Put that there. Put this here. And... deposit all items to bank. Good, good. That looks correct. And then we're going to put on our... that looks good. Let me get on my Black Wolf. My mount of choice. It's not the best, it's not the worst, it's just right. So my plan right now is I want to explore this southern reach right here. I kind of want to, I want to check out this southern end of the mountains here. So we'll just be heading pretty much due south. Due south is this way. If you're here, I'll invite you. And then we'll make a raid group too. And I'll give you guys assist. So if you want to join up, you're more than welcome to. According to your YouTube subscription, you're going to sue US for scheduling conflicts? Huh? I'm gonna sue you. What did I write? I might have written that very late at night. So hold on, let me see. What did I write? I gotta find it. Content live. I'm back after taking a week off unprompted from streaming. Going to start a little early to Sue. Thank you. Alright, that's saved. No one's getting sued, okay? I'm not litigious. Not like that. Alright, we ride south. We're gonna see what's in these lands. I have done questing here, but I know I haven't checked everything out. And I'm a big fan. Oh wait, sorry. Rauk Hangren says, "Can you persuade Serendipity to bring up some new underwear for the characters, at least through Turtle Shop skins?" I can mention it. I know Serendipity is doing art team stuff right now with the patch. I'm almost guaranteeing you it's something she's probably already tried to do. So Epic, I hear what you're saying, but I want you to know how this stuff usually works. Serendipity will make something and is really excited about it, and then does what any artist who makes something wants to do and share it. And then the team that's paying her to do that stuff says, "Great work. We're going to release this stuff here, release this stuff here. We don't like this. We're not going to use this." Unfortunately, Serendipity is not in charge of when those things get released. My guess is that probably that's what happened. But I would like to see more goblin stuff. I don't remember wandering forest walkers, but alright. I remember these knoll camps. These definitely seem familiar to me. Oh, you got an arcane crystal? Nice job, Rakhangren. Nice. Hey, a winter squid. That's good money, too. Oh, man, they've already been pickpocketed. What's going on? That makes me sad. How can a fabulously wealthy orc get more rich in these times? It was Hawaiian shirts and stuff that I suggested to her for my fishing T-Mog. Hawaiian shirts is on brand for goblins, that's for sure. Alright, now there's... Huh. So is this part of the map? That's just trees then, okay. Was I near a wolf? I guess I was. Okay. Oh, I remember these sparkly bushes. These are for a quest that's out there. Those aren't trees? Oh. Oh. Maybe we check out what's on top. Thank you, Nina. What are they? Here, I'll show you guys a little bit more what I'm looking at here. So I'm talking about this area right here. Very curious about what's up on top of these. Bugs? There's some bugs. Are you kidding? I think I knew this, but I forgot that they were here. So then these are hives. Okay. When I did in Classic, I was part of the gates opening event. And I think I was leveling a mage at the time, and I was leveling Inferalis when it happened. I remember that. And I was confused as to why the bugs were here. Because if you look at this, right? There's Silithus. I know they're in Ungoro. I know they're in Tenaris. I know they're in Thousand Needles. And I know they're in Barrens. I thought they kind of skipped Feralis. But yeah, this makes a lot more sense now. Okay. I mean, I've definitely seen a bug hive before. And having done a bug bash, I'm good with seeing more bugs. Yeah, I guess I thought they didn't spread out kind of like in an arc. I thought they kind of like spread out in a linear fashion. I thought they just went due east. I didn't think they went north. Is there a bug hive in Desolus? Did they get to Desolus? Yeah, okay. Valetha says they don't think so, so. I'm already seeing some good jumping opportunities here. I don't think we're gonna get... Maybe we can get up here already. Too easy. We briefly said winter squid is good money. It shouldn't be. We have... Well, that's true. You have to remember, Epic, that there are so many people on this server that don't know about sweet mountain berries. Winter squid always is valuable. Because you know about gardening. Not everyone does. Because, there's a lot of people that cynically just try to power level their characters and don't look for any of the new content, and then they miss out. I feel like we should be able to jump up this now. We'll do a mailbox just to check it out, just in case. We gotta get... Is it a backwards jump, maybe? Ooh. Oh, yeah. Well, no, that's the mailbox. Alright, I don't think it's happening. It was worth checking, though. I'll check this crack, too, here. Nah. Oh, it looks so close, though, doesn't it? Yeah, there's a spot, like, right here. I'm trying to, like, jump. Yeah, the thing is, you can get a little higher here, but I don't think you can... Yeah, there's nothing there. All right, we'll keep looking. There might be a way easier spot, too, if we can get up at all. No, I don't want to be running. So would I be gimping myself if I tried playing the game without add-ons? I think for leveling it, you're probably fine. Questing might be slightly more difficult unless you know the quests really well. I think the spot where add-ons become a lot more necessary is when you get to endgame content. Having stuff like bigwigs, having ways to better organize all your raid consumables, looting things quickly. Those things become more... The creature comfort part of it, I think, matters more at endgame. If you want a challenge, play the game, no UI. You just have to remember all your keybinds. There's no mouse clicking. The only time you're allowed to turn on UI is when you get new abilities, or like when you're in a town or a city. That's how you do the challenge. A no UI challenge. That means you'll never know how much health you have. If you're strict about it, you would turn off V nameplates, right? And then you would not really know if... I guess you would know, because when you target someone, you generally still get a nameplate with them. But I think with UI off, you wouldn't. So you would just straight up have to fight things and not know if you're killing them. There's a guy in SOD I know who BVBs. I mean, hey, you know, I'll say it all the time. I think Blizzard's a terrible company and hates their community. But I'm not going to yuck someone's young. If someone's having fun, good for them. I'm glad they found something that Blizzard clearly didn't want them to have. I've never heard of this add-on. Cthulhu Warner? It sounds like a Warner brother I never heard about, but it would explain so much about that movie studio. Marco says, I personally don't really have an issue with no UI for most things. About 40 keys or so. Wow. I keybind like 5. I'm total boomer energy when I play. That's fine. I'm not a super mega competitive parser. I try to do as well as I can, but you know. Hello, writes Zobe. Hope you're doing well. Cthulhu Warner tells you if you're too close to anyone in phase 1. Yeah, but can you do that with bigwigs, right? Hold on. Let me see if I can do this. Big wigs. No, I think I have to click it. It's let's see if I can remember how to do this. Oh, I can't see it now. There is a way. I thought bigwigs had a way to keep like a little window open so you can see who's within 10 yards of you.
It does. It pops up automatically on Cthulhu.
Yeah, and it should pop up on Cthulhu, but maybe it does more. I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh right. So Q and E are FCV. I have trouble with the RFC buttons. For Shaman, there's a lot you need. You need to pre-program like sets of totems you're gonna drop for certain encounters, I feel, and just know which ones those are. For some other, obviously certain classes you can do the no UI challenge for a little easier than others. Ooh, look at this tree. I bet you we could wedge ourselves on that tree, Valetha. We totally could, right? I want to see where this goes first, though. Oh, you got debated by the... Yeah, I did put an... I put an uninflated, inflatable Thunder Fury on the loot list. You're welcome. I was having fun last night when I made those. Alright, yeah, let's wedge ourselves here. Nothing bad could possibly happen. I've never been stuck and needed to do the /unstuck command before. Yeah, what I do for a lot of my keybinds is I do use E for some stuff, but I do like Shift E. I have a couple things set to Shift and then common buttons as well. Like for me, my enter stealth mode is Shift Q. Yeah, looks like another dead end. Wait a minute, hold on. Wait a second. Wait a minute. What about this? Ooh, this one's close. I could try a bot. Once I find my bot. Brain? Oh, I see. It's hidden by fish. If I go too close, then it'll get hidden in the mountain, so... But you have to remember too, guys, I learned WoW on a mage. So that should tell you everything you need to know about how good I am with keybinds. I don't think the respec bot helped at all. When I level a mage, shift 1 and 2 are eat and drink, by the way. This is... Okay, well... Hopefully you're all rogues and can take fall damage. Hello, George Arapis. Hello. We're talking about... Well, right now we're exploring... Oh, I should... Oh, I took it away. I should probably turn this off. We'll do... That's the large, right? Boundary breaking Feralis. That's kind of what we're doing right now. Kind of what we're doing. That's not what we're successfully doing. We're trying, though. There's a beautiful mountain ridge that I really want to get up on. I also haven't explored a lot of Feralis. I forgot there was a Solithid hive here, so there's that. Yeah, rogue's not too bad for the amount of keybinds. The hybrid classes are the ones where it gets really sticky. Where you can heal, tank, and DPS. Druid, I imagine, is brutal as well. I don't know if it's possible to get up to Elizabeth's. It probably is. Because if I say it's not, I'm gonna have someone who's like a mega explorer like Marcantius just drop in and be like, oh, I was up there yesterday. And I can't deal with that. Yeah, there's a pay-to-win element in the no UI challenge. If you have a MMO mouse with a bunch of extra buttons, that probably makes it a little easier. Ooh, wait a minute. Hold up now. Now this looks like it has promise. Oh yeah. Come on. I gotta do it backwards. Sometimes you gotta do backwards with the work. Or just... That stupid elf just ran right up this thing. Come on, man. Valetha, no fair. I feel like you cheated. I don't know how you cheated. But when I find out, I could just do that the whole time. Yep, there you go. The wedge is the way. Try to jump out here. Yep, alright, we're here. That doesn't look very promising. What about this? Does this look any more? No, that looks even less promising. I could try this. I don't think it's gonna work. Yeah. And you know what, Epic? That's because you're a good person. You actually use push to talk. Unlike those savage barbarians that are just eating chips in Discord. Murag is actually eating chips right now, and she gave me a look when I said that. I wasn't talking about her, but you know the type. The guys that, they think they're quiet, but you hear everything that's going on in their plays, or like they're normally really quiet so you don't hear anything, and then they start typing and you hear everything. You're like, oh my god, please, dude. Just push to talk. Be a human being for once. Sort of a pet peeve of mine. Wisebeard, you got a mailbox? I feel like this one might be. If we can get one extra jump, it might be enough. Marco says, careful, I got stuck out here about a month ago and had to have a GM get me out. That's okay. The GMs love me. They'll get me out. Probably. Also, you can always do the unstuck command too. You always have that as like a failsafe. Thank you, Rao Kangren. You get it. You get it. Oh yeah, Epic. If you're from a much bigger call spot, yeah, that 115 player anything, yeah, that's nuts. There's a YouTuber I watch occasionally, Remy Down Under. He does like Arma military sim stuff, and they have a lot of people in those. And I think they use radio channels for military realism. But like I know they have push to talk. They have to. Exactly, Epic. Exactly. We need to teach these barbarians some manners. You know, people want to say, you know, oh, the horde, they're all living in mud huts. I swear, if I had numbers on this, I guarantee you it's Alliance players are the ones who are not push to talk. They're the voice activity. They're the munchers. They're the ones. If I have to live in a mud hut to live in a society where we're not eating into a mic, you guys know how crazy. I literally have that for you guys on a stream where I'm the only one talking. How do you think I feel when I hear someone eating a Cheeto? Oh, this would make a nice little home. Look at this. Nice little skylight. This would be a great spot for Shibiji. I'll just put a tent here to scare people. It's not the Night Elves? I don't know. Because the one person I was thinking of was a Night Elf. Oh yeah, there's this area. The Woodpod Den. Wait a minute. Oh, Wisebeard isn't in our group. Wisebeard, let me invite you. Sorry about that. Oh, wait a second. Where are we on the map? We're all the way up. Oh, man. I mean, even if we get on a ridge, it's not going to help much, is it? Now, we can't get to the ridge from here anyway. Just doing my taxes. These guys didn't pay their taxes. I'm taxing them. I'm glad I'm not alone with this, Epic. I'm glad I'm not the only one who this drives me insane. Yeah, it looks like we might have to try. Well, it looks like we're gonna have to drop down and go south again. Although I haven't been up this way, I will admit. I'm gonna try going around this way to the water, just to explore. Taxes. Taxes. Alright. Yeah, that's gonna drop me down, isn't it? Yep, okay. Yeah, what was Foxhole all about? 115 plus player game? That sounds pretty intense. Oh, we can't get out of here, can we? Maybe there's a cave behind the waterfall. Games love doing that. Come on. Where's the cave? Where's the cave? Guys. It's a top-down MMO shooter that has persistent warfare. Oh, okay. A 5-week long. Dang. All right, we're still going south here, so I don't see any ways up. I remember there was there's some cool elf ruins down south here. I think I leveled up someone down this way. I spent some time down here. It was a while ago, of course, but... Did you guys just see Valletta just run up that like it was nothing? How? I think Valletta has more traction. I don't know how, and I can't prove it, but it just seems like that. I don't think there's any... Well, there's a wedge here. Getting stuck in 3, 2, 1. I'm out. All right, nothing here. Give me your secrets for Alice. I know you have them. Ooh. Maybe? Oh, this one's close again, isn't it? No, I don't think it's happening here. Ah, dang it. Wisebeard never even got up. Yeah, I'm fascinated with games that are persistent like that. It's a whole different vibe, obviously. Oh, I can't pickpocket bears. What am I doing? Imagine though. What do we got this way? Nope, that's a negatory. How old do you think these trees are? They are comically big at times, I swear. Oh, is this a wedge? Nope, not enough of a wedge. Be a very challenging jump, though. It looks like you could almost do it. Yeah, it's got to be thousands of years. Before the Sundering. Dang. You know, I was... A guilty pleasure of mine. I don't necessarily subscribe to any or really all of some of the more insane conspiracy theories. But I was listening to a thing about a conspiracy. It's not even conspiracy. It's just a doomsday theory that this isn't about the Earth's magnetic pole switching, which does happen. Scientifically, that's been proven. But some people think that when the magnetic poles, if the magnetic poles can change, then the Earth could also flip. And rather than being on a North Pole, South Pole, or where they are, they would be at an equatorial. And I just like watch this video about like this guy saying like, this is what's gonna happen if that all goes down. It's kind of wild. He's like, and it's all there. It's all in the flood stories. I'm like, based on what you told me, everything should have died, but okay. I would like to find Atlantis, though. I personally think it's in Mauritania, but that's just me. Yeah, George, that's probably the cheat code for this. We like seeing if we could, because like, I always tell people, I could just log on to my GM camera tune, and I could just fly wherever. But there's something challenging about seeing what you can do with the tools you have, you know? I believe in the strong spirit of the Explorer channel. Letha, what do you... Ooh. Oh, yeah. This one, if we can get a prop... Where would that put us? Do we have a prop? I could try putting down my... Goblin Brainwasher. How long's... Oh, my mailbox. I got 2 minutes in my mailbox. If the... Oh, he just did it. Okay, well, maybe this will help. Ooh, it might. Wisebeard's saying no. Oh, wait a minute. Okay, turn around. Yeah, I think it's fun. Back in Classic, before TBC came out, me and some of my guildmates and friends and stuff, we went to see Old Hyjal before it was, you know, just because we could. Oh, wait a minute. Is this the... No, don't go backwards. I can't jump yet. That's kind of a problem. No, my big hitbox is hurting me. This is why you have to jump backwards sometimes as an orc. Oh, that could be bad. How did you guys get up? I didn't quite catch that. Oh, you did. Oh, that works? Oh, okay. Okay, so what are we looking at here? What did this gain us? The way we want to go on, well, hold on a second. Yeah, we want to get over this way. Well, it did afford us... Well, we didn't actually get much, you're right. What about that right there? There's like a little ridge right here. That might work. Oh yeah. Felwood's chock full of them. This feels like this is doable, but I don't think... Yeah, I don't think that one's happening. Oh, jeez. All right. That's too bad, because that one seemed very close. So then we can get up on that ridge, but... No. Ooh. I could probably get stuck forever behind that tree. Oh! Fake tree! Fake tree! Fake tree, everyone! It's a fake tree. It's an illusion. It's an illusion. It's an illusion meant to weaken your mind. I, the rogue, saw it before the mage did. That shows you how sharp I am. AKA, I just walked into it before he did. What are they trying to hide? Is this a Dalaran hideout? This is like their secret other base they don't talk about? Because, I mean, that's... I have definitely seen terrain glitches, but this is different. That's a whole ash tree that they just... that just doesn't exist. Interesting. This one too? No way, really? Okay, so we're definitely in a spot we're not supposed to be, because generally trees should have collision. I don't mean to sound arborist, but trees should have collision. Where I'm from, trees have collision. It's the... No, it's... No. Look, you can see where some of the jank is right there, because look, it's all square. more fake trees. I mean, that does mean we're somewhere we're not supposed to be, which is good. That's what we want. Oh, wait a second. What's this? Maybe. I'm gonna mailbox this one, because I can. We got a mailbox? Yep. Oh, come on. This one feels like this could have been the one. Well, that's true. But I mean, you could say that for a lot of things, Epic. I mean, where do you stop and start with it? You know, and there's lots of unfinished areas they have. Those places have collision. It feels like you had to purposely take collision off of those trees. It feels like an extra step they didn't need to do. All right, that was a waste of a mailbox. Oh, hello, Beep Beep Lamau 69. High quality name. Is this a fake tree? No, that's a real tree. No, I'm not getting anywhere. This is the beginning of the cool elf ruins I was talking about, though. Yeah, absolutely. Beep Beep, that's a great name. Ooh, wait a minute. I mean, Epic, it is definitely a large area, but if you're not going to do that in an area like the Barrens, but you're going to do it here? No way. There's so much more in the Barrens. I would expect, like, if you're going to do it here, oh yeah, I see. Yep, there it is. Stop sliding. Turn and burn. And that gets us nothing. The barrel of empty textures. So you're saying the squad guild house is actually doable? I haven't been. I don't think I have. We're probably gonna find it because a lot of the guild bases are like on border regions of all the maps. So I've like surreptitiously been finding them all over time. Well, players are meant to get here because this is a glowing bush that's for a quest. Ooh, yeah. This one feels very doable. But it's not. So, Beep Beep, the last I've heard about it was back in mid-2023. The last official word was that they are not adding new guild bases. They have plans in the future to do instanced guild housing through Caverns of Time. The only thing I've seen that supports that is they added a time-worn rune with the Wardens of Time, which could make getting to a guild base a little easier if they did do that indeed. I've seen people say in Discord, I've seen team members not lie, but mislead, because I have it on good authority that there was essentially an abandoned guild base that an RP guild was going to inherit. I think they're not making that public because they, and fair enough, I agree with this assessment that RP guilds are the ones that need the guild bases. They're meant as RP hubs for them. But, as I say with everything, it's like, that's a fair assessment. Just say it. Don't do stuff behind the scenes and then, not let anyone know that's what you're doing. I think the public deserves to know what's going on with it. But that is the only real guild-based news I know of. you know? Yep, I think they've even said they might remove old guild bases. I think they've said that as well. So I don't know if they might transfer them to someone else who's looking. I think if anyone is going to have priority at all, it's going to be active role-playing communities. And not like in the most cynical, it's like, oh, yeah, we... And I completely understand this point of view is because the second you come out with that kind of a message, you know every super sweaty guild that just wants a guild base would be like, yeah, we walk backwards RP style to Nax every week. We're RP. And it's just gonna make a whining war. I completely understand wanting to not have to listen to that and listen to people whine. But you know what? People are gonna whine. It's what they do. I whine. I whine on this, and I know tons of stuff I'm not supposed to, and I still whine. It's okay to whine. It's a human condition. We complain about things we don't like. It's because we care and because we want it to get better. I know it's annoying. I know it's annoying. I totally get that. But at least be a straight shooter, you know? Take your comeuppance. If you're gonna do something you know is gonna make people whine, just say it. Let them whine. Let them get it all out of their system. This is not gonna change anything. That's how you're doing stuff. That much, but when you run around on Turtle WoW and you see people RPing, it adds... Yeah, exactly. Beep beep, that's exactly why I personally am in favor of... If anyone is going to get or inherit a guild base, it should be the RP communities because they are the ones that really add life to the world. Because even if you are the most degenerate sweat parse lord, you know there's a soft part in your heart when you're running around to go get consumes and you see a shirtless orc walking downtown. What the heck? A hippogriff egg? Is this okay? Sorry. You know, it warms your heart when you see a shirtless orc walking around selling something. And they're just having fun. It really adds something to the world. And I think we should do more to encourage those players. And much of the early Turtle WoW community was just those people. I think their efforts in the community should be valued. Oh, sorry. So this is a soulbound. It's huge. What does it do? All right, I'll check this out in the database. So that was spelled a hippogriff egg. So hippogriff, yeah, okay. Griff egg. It's unique, whatever it is. What is it for? Does anyone know? The egg is for the... But George, that doesn't exist. There's no cow level. So what's really going on? Thank you. Is it... So it is unique, and it's soulbound, so I can't sell it. So I just have a hippogriff egg now. Neat. There's a good number of them up here, too. Wait a minute. No way. Is this the one? No, I don't think it's gonna let me up. But it's very close again. Take it. Oh, sorry. Take it to Gadgetzan. No, this it doesn't have anything on it at all. There's like no quest marker, nothing. It's just hippogriff egg. I'm inclined to believe what George is saying. Oh, that's a good placement, actually. Let's see if I can, No. Oh, I see someone got rock hanger and another firefin snapper. I can't really jump from here, can I? Jump here. Nope, that's too far. I'm gonna jump this way. Nope, that's too far again. Gotta jump like that way. Can I walk back? I can. I bet you there's a ledge there I can get on. I just can't. Also, it's not very often that you have a goblin brainwashing device work this well for platform jumping, so I want to try to take advantage of it while it's here. And a little bit more, a little bit more. Little known next to the Eggotron. There's lots of little secrets in the game. So I think it's fun when we found like a custom turtle one. That's pretty neat. Not that the cow level's real or anything. Yeah, that would actually make for a fun video. But part of me doesn't want to spoil it. And you don't need, for the Cow King, I don't think you need everyone to have it. Oh yeah, I remember that. You know, even the mage table used to have, well, it still has legs, but now when you summon them, they're kind of underground a little bit for the same reason. People are using them for all sorts of boundary breaks. It's like they get rid of those things because they don't want the boundary breaks to be easy, but they don't get mad at you when you get someone you're not supposed to. They only get mad at you if you keep spamming them with like, I'm stuck again. Oh, is the Cow King a world boss?
Yes.
Oh, okay. So yeah, the world boss mafia probably has their mitts on it. No way. Oh, I am about to get stuck. You guys ready for this? Oh wait, maybe not. No way. Is this the one? Oh, I'm gonna get so close. Yes. Well, rogues are natural climbers. Everyone knows this. Oh, it's so. Oh man, look how high up I got though. I don't think I can do that last jump right there. Jumping from here to there is just, I don't think that's in the cards. I'll try to see what I can see with the, as it's gonna shoot me out, I think. Yeah, there it is. It put me up pretty high, though. Oh no, another egg. Alright, if I see a nest, that means that players are supposed to be here. That means I'm not doing it right. Looks like Valeta's still out there. Are you squidding me? Yes. Oh man, I was so close with that one tree. What do we got here? Oh. hippogriffs that are probably upset that I took their stuff. Ooh, this looks like there might be something here. Valetha probably would have found it, though, if I'm being honest. She seems like she knows what she's doing, so... I don't think I've ever been down this way. If only those waterlogged footlockers actually had loot. I mean, waterlogged footlockers do, but it's usually like it's like level 20 loot. Also, I might not have balanced. I think waterlogged footlockers was one of the first ones I did, so I might not have balanced it well. True story. Leon's message in Schizocrafting that said there is a secret that no one has found yet. Yeah, do you ever see Acalix say if you get enough Dark Claw lobsters you can get Ashbringer? You don't want to believe anything they say. It's probably true. They do like putting secrets in things. But that's why we have to, we have to check. We have to see what we can find. That's why I always love exploring. I mean, today I found there's unique bind-on pickup eggs out in Feralis. I never knew they were there. I've had so many guildies, so disappointed. I haven't, but actually I have a decent amount of lobster fished up. Darklaw lobster, I think is a real good thing to fish up. It's a sleeper pick. This must be a guild base, right? What's going on here? Huh? Do I have a subzone I can see? Freyfeather Highlands. Maybe this is a new alliance zone I'm not aware of. Oh, hello, Valetha. Oh, that wedge. That wedge looks lovely. Paper knife sure would be better. Get some rogue tricks knowledge for some efficiency. Paper knife. I don't know what paper knife is. I mean, this looks like, yeah, see? If you're patient with the wedge, you can wedge yourself. Yeah, my mailbox is on 8 minutes currently, so I can't plop down another one. Ooh, wait a minute, maybe not. I had it like right there, and then turn for this one. Yeah, this one is close. I could try putting down the old brainwasher. That has a much shorter cooldown. Let's see how high up I can get first. No, I definitely got higher than this. Why is it not letting me? You have to I think you have to jump more towards the tree for the... Gilneas was a treat, so was Hyjal. You know, a lot of... I felt the same way. I think there's some people at the higher end think they could have done more with Hyjal, and yeah. I don't think any zone's going to be perfect. I think there is more that could be done. There was that whole circle of power section that nothing was done in. It's kind of a bummer. I was really hoping something cool would be there, like a fish boss. Yeah, that it immediately went into the... Ooh, hold on, though. I think it might have helped me. It's in the rock right there, I think. Oh, yeah, this... The thing is that the cliff stops right here. Yeah, hydro fishing's amazing. I suggest everyone does it unless the population is very slow and you think you can do better with fishing pools. Generally, I think Hygel's just better. It's a more guaranteed thing. Well, wait, I didn't... Hold on, can someone correct me? Did the Scourge actually get to Hygel? I thought it was just the Burning Legion in Warcraft 3. There's definitely signs of the demonic invasion there. I didn't think there was any. All right, I don't think this one's doable. It's tantalizingly close. I might even come back and do a mailbox with it when my cooldown's done. That's not gonna bring me anywhere. Even if I got up, well, if I did get up there, I think the rest of the crevasse I could do. And then where are we? Yeah, it might work. How long do I have? I have 4 minutes. Okay. Also, I never finished the Fish au Chocolat quest. I wanted to do that just to get the cooking recipe. And as a fisher, giving me something more to do with my white scale salmon I was really excited about. I just literally never got around to doing it. It is a bit of a hassle, I think, if I recall from other people doing it. I also need to finish my Tower of Karazhan attunement for Obomsawin. I keep putting it off. I have to do Dire Maul West to get Imulthar. I just keep not doing it. Yeah, Raukangren, I agree. I mean, how did the Solithids do it? Like, maybe they... I mean, I know bugs are normally good climbers, but... What has been my favorite new zone so far? Also, hello, Ding Dong. My favorite new zone. So, zone... If we're talking about custom zones, probably my favorite custom zone is... Oh, what is that place called? I'll have to find it on the map. It's in wetlands. Hawk's Vigil is actually my favorite custom zone. It's not new though. So my favorite new stuff is the bark skin stuff for the fishing caves. I really like that spot in Hyjal. It's right around here. I enjoyed hunting down the bark skin fisher and getting his rod from him. I'm a pretty simple orc, you know? A man of few pleasures. Well, you know, Nina, I don't think everyone's mentally stable in Gilneas, so I don't think them doing something foolhardy is necessarily enough reason to say it's a... You know what I will say? I agree with you in one respect. Greymane is paranoid. So I don't think he would allow any destabilizing of the Foundation underneath their castle. I'll agree with you there. I'll agree with you on that. You know, in a lot of ways, Gilneas and Hyjal acted as sort of tests for the team to see what they can do with a canvas with only a little bit of a guide, right? They could have easily copy-pasted something from, you know, Hyjal in many respects wasn't it's not a copy paste. It was already there in the game, but Gilneas was much more of a creative expression, and I think for a sophomore effort, and by that I mean like their second real big attempt at like a new expansive zone, I think it was really good. Oh, and I also love Telebim, the island. I also like the server, but I like the island too. It has a bunch of fun quests, and that one to me is their first real foray into... So, I suppose Lapidus and Gilligim are new as well, but Telebim feels very cohesive and feels like more in line with their more modern efforts, so... I'm trying to find that spot where I was when I said I'll just use a mailbox because my mailbox cooldown's up. I think it was this way. Yeah. I feel like it got a little samey with all the island stuff, so I'm glad they did something a little different, because Lapidus, Gilligim, and Telebim are all similar in a way, but this is the spot, right? How did I get up there? When I find out that the hardest jump I already did. Oh no. Maybe it was the other side of the tree? I can't remember how I got over there. Yep, that is what I did. Okay. It was yeah, exactly. So the wooden shed led to the spot where I found that wedge placement. Yeah, the wooden shed was kind of out of nowhere. That was kind of wild. I don't know what that was all about. Yeah, see, now we're getting closer. I went up this way. This feels correct. Nope, that's not correct. But my progress. I should have stayed there and waited for the cooldown. Now I can't remember where I had that really good spot with the wedge. Small lake in the west? I think it was there, really? You might be right, and I might just be misremembering, but... Hello? Oh, jeez. I accidentally hit enter? So I was typing a bunch of stuff there? I hate when I do that. Yeah, I can't do that. So this isn't where it was. Over here, I probably would have tried this. I can retrace my steps. Alright, I came down. Oh, someone took an egg. Alright, I couldn't do that. The shed's over there? Really? Oh, I remember coming down this way, though. Alright, let me actually ride be a little quicker here. I actually have to check the map, because my mini-map is covered by the fishing game. I guess I didn't go that way. So this is where the shed was? Oh yep. Okay. Oh, thank you. Yes, this is correct. All right, then we have to jump to the tree limb or root. Yep, this is it. All right, maybe this time with the mailbox we can get it. Oh, it's so close. I have to make sure my placement in the mailbox is just right too. Oh, I almost made it all the way up again. If I put the mailbox down, it's gonna be too far in the tree, I bet you. And if I put it too far to the right, it's gonna block us from jumping up. That's all I can do is hope for the best here. Yeah, I knew it wasn't gonna come out that way. Damn it. Oh, you go on top of the mailbox, I think. The mailbox is about there. Yep. Oh, you're so close. We just gotta make it just beyond there, yeah. Jack, this is, Nordernar. I do play occasionally on Telebim. My mains are all on Nordernar, though. Also, hello. Yeah, George, I agree with you on that one. They could definitely put more fish looting tables in dungeons. It's kind of weird they don't. You're astonished? I still have no command for exclamation server with a very feisty explanation of what kind of a server turtle WoW is. Oh, you mean like a chat command. I'm like, what are you talking about? Like, I don't got that much juice, dude. I can't tell the team to do stuff. Yeah, I should have one. Especially with more people joining Telebim. People are probably curious. Which is good. I want people curious. I want people asking questions. I got as high as she did, but I didn't. See, this is as high as you can get. Right here. What if I... I'll try something dumb. I'm gonna put a goblin brainwashing device right about here. So this might block you. See if we could jump to that, and then we can like use it to jump again, maybe? Maybe? It was a thought. Because I don't... This tree is so dang close, too. We just need like a little bit more juice, and we got it. See this? I can maybe make this happen right here. Oh, maybe not. I'm having good luck actually with rotating my camera as I'm jumping up to catch the invisible cliffs. Come on, I just need that. That's not high enough. My feet were at least at this level, so like it can at the very least show me my progress. Okay, see, this is where my progress was. Now I need to... Yeah, I gotta take a more aggressive angle towards it if I'm gonna use it as a platform. I'm sure this is riveting for some people, but I always find exploration fun. It's fun when it works out. It's frustrating when it doesn't, but... All right, here it is. We're gonna try to jump this way. Yeah, Nina, I agree. We've almost finished. We almost finished the rest of the mountain sides. Alright, let's try to get back to where I last left off. It's right around here, I think. I mean, I'll still check. I don't think there is a spot where you can get up this far down, but... I always feel bad when I jump off with my wolf, because he makes hurt dog noises. I don't want to hurt my doggo. Maybe? Maybe? Nah. Too steep. I wonder what the best thing you guys have caught in the minigame so far. Is that? No, I don't think that's... Well, I'll try. I'll give it a shot. I don't think it's going to lead to anything, honestly. Yeah. Well, I'm glad you've taken your punishment in stride, channel. Like I said before, I'm glad you've learned from it, and I'm glad you're finding ways to keep yourself busy. There's the spider orc. Yeah, we did it. Which netted me absolutely nothing but bragging rights that I did it. Ganking's one thing, channel. Ganking's one thing, but yeah, doing what you did is not ganking. At least in the eyes of the server law. Don't worry, everyone. I would be much harder if it was something like RMT. It wasn't that. What do we got here? This looks like a wedge opportunity. I love wedges. Maybe not, though. Okay, maybe not. Alright, we're almost at the end. No, Nina, that would cheapen our efforts. We want to earn it the old-fashioned way. We want to earn it through effort, skill, and persistence. It's just like WoW itself. If you were handed Biss the second you turned level 60, the game would be over. It's about the grind, it's about the persistence, and it's about enraged feral yetis, evidently. No, it's about being proud of the accomplishment you have. By the way, these are humanoids. I'm going to pickpocket them. They can't do anything about it. How do they get money? I don't know. Do they have a society? No, the caves are too locked down. I don't think there's anything in the cave that will let me get through. I'm just checking out of an abundance of caution. You don't gotta follow along. Nope, someone got the one ring. which is half as good as the 2 ring. Yeah, I don't think this is gonna... Yeah, there's nothing here. This is just a normal cave. Been living moldy bits of cheese in solid chest as well. If you leave cheese in a chest and don't let the chest respawn, you are actually a monster. I will find you. Oh. I was fine to let them go, but they wanted the smoke, and they got the smoke. Ooh, royal gown of the owl. That might look pretty on you. If you want to need it, you can. Valetha. Yeah, I that is one thing that I am, as a fish guy, where is a good electric eel recipe? Like, it's a rare fish, and it has no recipe. It's only needed for the craftsman writs, I believe. But like anything, man, that's a good fish. Could you imagine electric eel gives you like an elemental shaman, extra electrical power? It's so easy. Just anything. Anything's better than what we currently have with electric eels. That's all I'm saying. Because the only time you need them is when you want to do the craftsman writs, and you might look for them on the auction house, and there's going to be like 20 of them, and they're all overpriced. So even the purchasing process of them is annoying. All right, we made it to the coast. We made it to the big coast. Do you think these guys drop elemental water? I can't remember if they do or not. I can check. Immediately I got an elemental water. I guess it answers that. All right. All right, so soon we'll... Oh, geez, I keep knocking into the mic. Soon will be Murog and the Ladies' Night crew are going to be having one of their weekend raids, which is why I started raid early this week, so I could have like a solid 3 with y'all before signing off. Thank you, Nina, aka Valetha, and gang for coming along. Again, if I feel like it, I'll stream this week. I did feel like it this week. I might this week. Who knows? We'll find out. But wherever you're at, enjoy the rest of your weekend. If you're in America, happy Labor Day weekend. 3-day weekend. Let's go. Let's go. But yeah, had a good time. Thanks for catching up. That's what I'm trying to think. I'll probably be doing... I might do an actual news video, not just a radio archive this week. I'm going to start getting my notes together and seeing what that looks like. But as always, love you guys. Love you guys hanging out. We have a good time. I'm going to first... This is the last cast, by the way. You didn't know it, but this is the last cast. Johnny 1-Ups gets the summer bass. I like how it locks me out. Like, I can't get into my own settings until then. Alright, so we will... I've taken away the cast trigger. So no one else can fish until we look at the leaderboard. And we go to save. Leaderboard. Let's see. Also, I'm gonna make this a little bigger too if I can. Whoop. Johnny 1-Ups won today over Rao Kangren, Invaders Poog. Then it has a bunch of other people that were in chat today. Wow. Johnny 1-Ups with the black. Oh, so some people did get Arcane Crystal, some Moon Claws, Essence of Water, Elemental Water. Hey, yeah. Oh, that's right. I got a Winter Squid. So we had some good catches out there. All right. So I think it was Johnny 1-Ups who won this weekend. So let me at some point, all of you in Twitch chat are just going to be VIP'd, but I'm okay with that. Johnny 1-Ups. I think this is how it works. There you go. Now you're a VIP. You won the Twitch Fishing Derby. So grats. Is that what is the choo-choo? I don't know what the choo-choo is. I have no idea. I did have bloated fishers. Actually, you know what? I'll show you guys while I'm doing this. I'll show you what I had. Edit custom catches. So we have all of this stuff. You probably saw a lot of these already. See, there's a bloated small fish, sickly looking fish, white scale salmon. And then we start getting some uncommon stuff that I was thinking of. This one I had fun with, angry water elemental. Just in case you didn't believe me, old war banner, that's a fun one. Where did I put it? By the way, deflated inflatable Thunder Fairy is real. But then there's Thunder Fairy Blessed Blade of the Windseeker. 800 gold for that. Arcane Crystal. Large Brilliant Shard. Black Lotus. You can get a Flask of the Titans. They are out there. Magical Talking Turtle. Maybe it grants wishes. Well, you have to play the fishing game. Mooncloths. I think I put... I wasn't joking. I wasn't joking. Cleansed Ashbringer is in there. Very rare. Very, very rare. If you got that one, you pretty much win the day. Anyway. So, congrats to Johnny for the win. Maybe I'll actually go ahead and do that Dire Maul West I need to do on a Mom's Win. Maybe not. But I do appreciate you guys coming out. I always have a good time with you. Yeah, where is the... Yeah, there it is. Okay, I made the go away. So, until next time, be good to one another. Take care of yourselves. Keep your eye on the fact that when you play video games, the point is always to have fun. And as always, the deadliest weapon is knowledge.